Welcome to Psychobabble. I'm your host, Ron, and joining me on this special episode is show regular Narissa.
Hello.
And new to the show in 2013, Zan.
Hello.
So first of all, hi to everyone, right in your ears if you happen to be a regular just listening to the podcast, but maybe more excitingly, hi to everyone right in your eyes if you're watching us on YouTube. So this is our first episode in a 3-part series on altruism. Why altruism? Well, because we might be asking you to show your love. Psychobabble has been running uninterrupted since 2011, nearly 50 full shows delivered once a fortnight. In 2013, we intend to shake things up, make some changes, bring in some guests, and make the whole production a lot slicker. To that end, we're doing some crowdfunding. We'll explain how you can help and how it specifically helps us at the end of the show. But in the meantime, we thought we'd explore what it means to give, to share, to contribute, basically to be altruistic. So, as I mentioned, this is the first of 3 shows, and this our first of 3 questions. So, Zan, I'm going to throw it to you first. Are we good people, and do good people do good for good reasons?
I think that good people exist, and I think that people tend to do what they think is good. So, to the extent that people think that they're moral, they act morally.
Yeah, consistent. So if I'm a good person, I generally am a good person. I'm right about that.
I think people try to act as consistently as possible, yeah.
What about you, Narissa? Good people, do they exist?
Yeah, good people exist. Bad people exist as well. But I guess your second part of the question, do we do good for good reasons? And that's where the question comes in. Do we do good for good reasons? So I think that we can be good people, but do we do it for the good of others or do we do it for ourselves?
I'm a cynic. I think good people exist, but I think they're often self-serving in, whether they explicitly or implicitly, whether they think they're doing it or it's just something that's motivating them beyond their conscious awareness. I think, good happens, but it's not always for good reasons in the philosophical sense.
Because we were having this conversation earlier and I was saying that I worry that a lot of my good is driven by guilt. Like I feel bad and so I do good things. And so I'm just consistently driven by guilt. And I don't think that that's necessarily a good functioning reason behind me engaging in positive behaviour.
Well, let's talk about that guilt. So there's this Suck Diva paper published a couple of years ago in 2009, and it kind of describes that guilt, or however, we'll have to talk about your guilt, but those kind of cognitions actually motivate us to do good more so than cognitions about our past good behaviour.
Yeah, no, we don't have to talk about my guilt. This isn't turning into a clinical session.
Yeah, Narissa's been with us since 2011, right in the beginning. She's probably been on more shows than just about anyone else, excluding myself, and does a whole lot behind the scenes. She has a strategy. She makes it known how much she does to me, so I feel guilty when I approach her, just walk down a hall and knock on the door. She's got it down to an art.
So my name's Zan. I'm a postgraduate student here at the university, and my PhD is about group inequality, and so I study social psychology. And what I hope to bring to Psychobabble this year is a bit more groupiness, a bit more understanding of the fact that the group memberships we have in the world really influence how we think about ourselves, we think about our group members, and we think about the world.
Yeah, Zan's joining us this year, and he brings a whole range of knowledge that none of us have to the show, which is great, which is really important, and hopefully can expand the topics we discuss and how we approach some of the stuff we talk about. If you can hear us and see us right now, and you want an extra 10 minutes of discussion not released on this video, head right over to our website, psycho-babble.net. If you can only hear us and you want to ruin the very special illusion of not knowing what we look like, find us on Indiegogo, just search Psychobabble. Naturally, and you could have picked this a mile off, we'd like you to help us out. We'd also like you to consider the last time you lied to your mother, or kicked a puppy, or took the best bit of chicken at Christmas Day lunch without asking whether anyone else wanted it first. Now, we want you to consider helping us out. Every little bit helps, and even the smallest donation buys you perks and priority right on the front page of our website. Bigger donations mean bigger perks, but I won't bore you with those details. Right now, though, the very best way you can help us out is to share this video and just visit our Indiegogo campaign at indiegogo.com. That's INDIEGOGO.com. Just search Psychobabble. The rest of this show is available at our website right now, as well as literally 24 hours worth of other shows. Zan, Narissa, thanks for being a part of this today.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And I want you to all think of your past indiscretions and how easily they can be fixed. Our next show and video will be released in one fortnight, as usual. Until next time, as usual.